Have you ever felt that stiffness in your joints, especially after a long day or maybe in the morning when you first get out of bed? You know that feeling when your knees don't quite bend the way they used to, or your fingers feel a little more achy than they should? It's a common struggle for many of us as we age, and if arthritis is something you've been dealing with, you know how those aches and pains can affect your daily life. I completely understand how frustrating it can be. Arthritis isn't just about pain. It's about how it can hold you back from enjoying the things you love, whether it's gardening, walking, or even just getting a good night's sleep. That constant discomfort can start to feel like a burden. But here's the good news. There are things you can do to feel better. And today, I want to talk to you about a few simple but powerful solutions that can really make a difference. Vitamins. Yes, those little nutrients that are often overlooked can actually help prevent or reduce the pain and stiffness associated with arthritis. Now, I'm not saying that vitamins alone will make arthritis disappear. Of course, it's a bit more complicated than that, but they can be a game changer when it comes to managing symptoms and helping you feel more mobile and pain-free. So let's dive in and I'll share 6 miracle vitamins that can help keep your joints feeling strong and healthy. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any. If you enjoy this video, please type yes in the comments. If you don't like it, type no in the comments to let me know, so I can make better videos for you. First up, let's talk about vitamin D. You've probably heard a lot about vitamin D over the years. It's often called the sunshine vitamin, and for good reason. It's made by your body when your skin is exposed to sunlight. But as we get older, our ability to produce vitamin D decreases. That's why it's so important to make sure you're getting enough, especially if you live in an area where the sun doesn't shine as much, or if you tend to stay indoors more than you used to. So what does vitamin D have to do with arthritis? Well, vitamin D plays a crucial role in your body's ability to absorb calcium, which is essential for bone health. And when your bones are strong, they help support your joints better. But vitamin D does even more than that. Research has shown that it has anti-inflammatory properties, which means it can help reduce the swelling and discomfort that comes with arthritis. It can also protect cartilage, the tissue that cushions your joints, and even slow down the progression of joint damage over time. You might be wondering, how do I get enough vitamin D? It's easy to get some from the sun, but you can also get it from certain foods. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are excellent sources of vitamin D. If fish isn't your thing, fortified foods like milk, cereal, or orange juice can help you meet your needs. And don't forget about supplements. If you're not getting enough from food or sunlight, a vitamin D supplement can be an easy way to fill the gap. Now, I know that's a lot to take in, but the bottom line is, if you want to give your joints the support they need, vitamin D is a must. It helps with everything from reducing inflammation to strengthening your bones, so it's definitely worth making sure you're getting enough. Let's move on to the next one. If you've ever heard about omega-3 fatty acids, you might know that they're great for your heart. But did you know they're also fantastic for your joints? Omega-3s are known for their anti-inflammatory properties, which makes them an essential ally for anyone dealing with arthritis. The thing about arthritis is that it causes inflammation in your joints, leading to pain and stiffness. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts, work to reduce that inflammation. In fact, studies have shown that omega-3s can reduce the pain and morning stiffness that many arthritis sufferers experience. They can also help improve your joint mobility so you feel less stiff and more flexible. Now, you might be wondering, how do I get more omega-3s into my diet? It's actually pretty simple. Eating a serving of fatty fish like salmon or mackerel 2 to 3 times a week is a great start. But if fish isn't your favorite food, you can also add ground flax seeds or walnuts to your meals. And again, if you're finding it hard to get enough through food, an omega-3 supplement can be a helpful option. Just be sure to talk to your doctor about the right dosage for you. By now, you're probably starting to see a pattern. These vitamins and nutrients are all about helping reduce inflammation and supporting the health of your joints. And that's exactly what we need to focus on when it comes to managing arthritis. So far, we've covered vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids, but we're just getting started. If you're still with me, I want you to take a moment and think about how these vitamins could fit into your life. Imagine waking up in the morning with less stiffness, feeling like you can move a little more freely. You don't have to wait for that moment. It can start today. Taking small steps like adding more vitamin D-rich foods to your diet or getting more omega-3s can help you get there. Remember, it's not about perfection. It's about making small changes that can add up to a big difference. You've got this. And in a few minutes, we'll dive into a few more vitamins that can make a huge impact on your arthritis. But for now, if you've found this helpful, leave a yes in the comments to let me know you're still with me. We're in this together, and I can't wait to share more tips that will help you feel better and live with less pain. Let's start with a vitamin you might not have thought about in relation to arthritis: vitamin C. Now, you probably already know that vitamin C is important for your immune system and for fighting off colds, but did you know it's also essential for your joint health? You see, vitamin C is crucial for the production of collagen, a protein that helps form cartilage, the tissue that cushions your joints. Without enough collagen, your joints can start to lose their cushioning, leading to more friction, pain, and wear and tear. So if you want to keep your joints in good shape, vitamin C is one nutrient you definitely don't want to skimp on. The good news is that vitamin C is easy to find in your everyday foods. Citrus fruits like oranges, grapefruits, and lemons are some of the best sources, but you can also find it in strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli. It's a good idea to incorporate these foods into your diet regularly, especially if you've noticed any stiffness or discomfort in your joints. And here's something you might not know. Vitamin C also has antioxidant properties, meaning it can help fight free radicals that cause damage to your cells. This can help protect your joints from further deterioration, which is especially important for people with arthritis. So try to aim for a vitamin C-packed snack every day, whether it's a fresh orange in the morning or a handful of strawberries in the afternoon. Now, I can already hear some of you thinking, but I don't like all those fruits. That's perfectly okay. There are so many creative ways to add vitamin C to your meals. How about adding some bell peppers to your salad, or making a delicious smoothie with spinach, berries, and a splash of lemon juice? The more variety, the better for your joints and your overall health. Let's move on to another important vitamin, vitamin E. You've probably heard of it as a skin-loving vitamin, but it turns out it's also a fantastic ally when it comes to arthritis. Vitamin E has potent anti-inflammatory properties, which can be extremely helpful for reducing the pain and swelling that often accompany arthritis. You might be wondering how this works. Well, vitamin E works by helping to reduce oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress is a condition where harmful free radicals damage your cells, including those in your joints. When your body is under oxidative stress, it can worsen inflammation and joint pain. By getting enough vitamin E, you're giving your body the tools it needs to combat this stress and protect your joints. Vitamin E can be found in a variety of foods, including almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocado. If you're a fan of nuts, adding a small handful of almonds to your diet can be an easy and delicious way to get your daily dose of vitamin E. You can also sprinkle sunflower seeds on your salad or have a few as a snack. The beauty of vitamin E is that it's not just about reducing inflammation, it also helps support the overall health of your skin, muscles, and connective tissues. So as you focus on improving your joint health, you're also giving your body a boost in other areas. It's a win-win. If you're still with me, I want you to take a moment and think about what these simple dietary changes could do for you. Imagine being able to get out of bed in the morning with fewer aches or feeling more energetic after a walk. These vitamins might seem small, but they can make a big difference in how you feel. And the best part is, you don't have to make drastic changes all at once. Just a few adjustments here and there can have a lasting impact. So far, we've covered vitamin C, which helps with collagen production, and vitamin E, which protects against inflammation. Now, I'm excited to talk about another vitamin that's just as important, and that's vitamin K2. You might not hear much about vitamin K2, but it's incredibly important for your bone and joint health. Vitamin K2 helps regulate calcium in your body by making sure it goes where it's needed most, into your bones and teeth. And when calcium is properly utilized, it helps keep your bones strong and your joints stable. What's particularly exciting about vitamin K2 is that it works in tandem with vitamin D. While vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, vitamin K2 directs that calcium to the right places, preventing it from accumulating in your joints or arteries. This is important because when calcium builds up in your joints, it can lead to stiffness and pain. The best sources of vitamin K2 are fermented foods like natto, a traditional Japanese food made from fermented soybeans, as well as dairy products like cheese, butter, and egg yolks. You can also find K2 in smaller amounts in meats like chicken and beef. Adding a little more of these foods to your diet could be a game changer for your joint health. As you can see, we're building a powerful arsenal of vitamins that can help support your joints and reduce inflammation, whether it's vitamin C for collagen production, vitamin E for fighting oxidative stress, or vitamin K2 for regulating calcium. Each one plays an important role in keeping your body feeling strong and flexible. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you that these changes don't have to be overwhelming. It's all about making small, gradual shifts in your routine. Whether it's adding more vitamin C-rich foods to your breakfast or snacking on nuts throughout the day, and of course, always check in with your doctor if you're considering any new supplements or major changes to your diet. They can help guide you in the right direction. Now, we've only got 2 more vitamins to talk about today, but I promise these last ones are just as important as the ones we've already discussed. So let's dive in and finish strong. The next vitamin I want to talk about is magnesium. This mineral doesn't get as much attention as some of the others, but let me tell you, it's absolutely essential for your joints. Magnesium plays a role in regulating muscle function and helping your muscles relax. For those of us with arthritis, it's so important because magnesium can help reduce muscle tension around the joints. And when your muscles are less tense, your joints have a better chance of moving freely and without pain. Magnesium also helps with bone health by supporting the body's ability to absorb calcium. It works alongside vitamin D to ensure that calcium is used properly, which is important for keeping your bones strong and your joints protected. Plus, magnesium has anti-inflammatory properties, which means it can help soothe the swelling and discomfort that come with arthritis. Where can you find magnesium? You'll be happy to know it's in foods you might already enjoy. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are great sources. You can also find magnesium in nuts, seeds, and legumes like almonds, pumpkin seeds, and black beans. Adding a handful of almonds to your snack time or tossing some spinach into a salad can easily boost your magnesium intake. And if you're struggling to get enough magnesium from food alone, consider taking a magnesium supplement. Just remember to talk to your doctor first so you know the right amount for your needs. Now, I'm sure you're feeling pretty good about these vitamins so far, and I'm sure you're wondering what the last miracle vitamin is. Well, I'm about to tell you, and trust me, it's worth the wait. The final vitamin I want to talk about is vitamin B6. This one's a little different from the others because it's essential for nerve function. Why is that important for arthritis? Well, when you're dealing with joint pain, it can sometimes affect the nerves around the area. Vitamin B6 helps with nerve repair and regeneration, which can make a huge difference in how you feel. It can also reduce inflammation and pain in the joints, which is what we're all striving for, right? You can find vitamin B6 in foods like chicken, turkey, potatoes, bananas, and fortified cereals. It's also available in supplement form, but as always, it's best to talk to your doctor about what's right for you. Now that we've gone through all these incredible vitamins, I want to remind you of something very important. It's not just about taking these vitamins and waiting for results. It's about incorporating them into your life and making them part of your daily routine. Whether it's enjoying a healthy meal with vitamin-rich foods or taking the right supplements, every little step you take is bringing you closer to feeling better. And here's the thing, these changes aren't just for today or tomorrow. They're about setting yourself up for long-term health and wellness. You've got the power to take control of your health, and with these vitamins you can make arthritis less of a burden and start feeling more like yourself again. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. By subscribing, you'll get more helpful content just like this, all aimed at making your life healthier and happier. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends or family who might benefit from these tips too. Your support helps me continue creating content that's all about making positive changes in our lives. And finally, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let me know if you've tried any of these vitamins or if you have any other tips that have helped you manage arthritis. You're not alone on this journey, and by sharing, we can all learn from each other. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, taking care of your joints and overall health doesn't have to be overwhelming. With small, positive steps, you can enjoy a life filled with more movement, less pain, and a whole lot more joy. You've got this. See you in the next video, and until then, take care of yourself and keep feeling strong.